So could you tell us a bit about the engine on your Ford?
Yeah, it's actually there's. I know it looks a bit of a mess, but it's daily driven, so there's no point keeping it too clean. But it's a 272 cubic inch Y block, so it's Ford's second ever V8. Like they had the old Ford Flathead, and then they made the Y block. So this was before the big blocks, small blocks. They got a unique firing order and things. Very cool engine. And so it's the original engine for the car, but it's got a 5-speed manual gearbox out of a sort of a 90s Mustang, I think. So it's a Borg Warner T5. The gearbox. The engine, yeah, it's 4.4 V8.
That one in front, yeah.
It was 6 volt, 12 volt converted. You know, it did have points. It's electronic ignition, you know, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's all right. Does all right.
Cool, that. Thanks for that. I do appreciate it. So this is the lovely owner of the blue Ford you'll probably see in the thumbnail. We got another American muscle car here, but it's a Chevrolet, but the owner's over there, so he'll be next. So these videos will be joined into one, but the interior is stripped. It does echo a bit in here.
Yeah, so I've kind of built it the old school way. So back in the day, obviously this is in 1955. So back in the day, people didn't have a lot of money for modifying cars and things, so they would race as sort of cheaply as possible. So with gassers, sort of specifically, you know, because they were sort of the first drag cars, they would make them as light as possible. So the whole thing with the flip front was so that you could, if you're at the track, you could get right in the engine bay. And so I made all this flip front. I welded the wings and the bonnet and that together to make the flip front. Normally it was just a normal opening bonnet, you know. And of course you can get rid of all the inner wings, saves a bit of weight. And you know, I've done the same with the interior. I've just stripped everything out. You know, I mean, I've tried to hide all the wiring and things to keep it tidy. I've got some aluminium door cards I'll make, but yeah, it's just to try and keep all the weight out of it. Like my friend Matt, his engine is a lot more built than mine, but I've tried to keep everything light as shit in mine. You know, I've tried to, like, if I don't need it for it to run, steer, or stop, it's not in there.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a fancy folk.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for that. I do appreciate
No, not a
it.
problem.
This is the owner of the lovely Chevrolet here. So could you tell us more about the engine in your Chevrolet?
Yeah, this is what they call a stroker motor. So they start it a 350 small block engine, and the crank from a 400 goes in it, which makes the stroke bigger. So it's bored out 40 thou, which makes it 385 cubic inches. So high-rise intake for it, around the 500 horsepower range.
Crazy for this car.
Yeah, so 400, yeah, 4 to 5, you know, but 2-speed gearbox, that's all it's got.
2-speed?
So, yeah, faster and faster. So,
where's reverse?
So, we do have a reverse, you know. But,
3-speed,
yeah.
you can't reverse.
Yeah. So, yeah, but they're reliable engines, I'm saying that, but there is an oil leak on it, so the back seal's gone, but apart from that, it is a reliable motor. Not looking the prettiest, I've not detailed it in years, and I should have done really. But I have got another engine that goes in it, which is again a stroker engine but with a supercharger on it, and that's 600-ish horsepower.
Is it the original engine for this car?
No, it's not the original engine. This one's from around 1980. I think it was an old Corvette engine, but not too sure, in fairness. It's been changed many times, this engine, in all honesty, because they get abused and blown up. So yeah,
Nature of racing.
Absolutely, yeah. It gets driven hard. It doesn't get driven enough, in fairness. I only probably pull it out the garage 3 or 4 times a year. It will be going to Santa Pod in 2 weeks' time, though, for the drag, the hot rod drags. So should be there hopefully It won't be going if there's an oil leak on it though, because you can't go on straight
Yeah.
with an oil leak. It's
If
not
you
fair
see
on
a
anyone.
red and black Cobra,
Okay.
it's one of my friends.
Oh, right, okay.
He goes by Trevor.
Trevor, right, okay. Right. No problem. So, great car. All credit to Emma Evans who built the car. She's got credit for it. It was a magazine car. It's in Custom Car magazine, a feature. And yeah, she has a hot rod shop. It's on Facebook, Jailhouse Rods. And yeah, so credit to her. I think she did a great job. I love the style of it. I saw it in the magazine and always wanted it, and I was lucky enough to get it.
Thanks for that.